Honey, dinner!
What's for dinner?
Moo pork.
My favorite.
Mom, what religion are we?
Well, honey, we don't really practice a religion, but you could say we are Catholic. You've been baptized Catholic, so technically that's what we are.
So you baptized me, and then what? Nothing? Why don't we practice? I don't ever remember going to church.
We used to go to church all the time when you were little, but my parents beat religion into me. Catholic school, church every Sunday, the whole shebang. I decided that maybe I needed a little spiritual break, and you just happened to be along for the ride.
But what if I didn't want a spiritual break? You never let me decide. My life could be so different. I hate you.
Honey!
I'm loving the church now, and I'm getting my Holy First Communion. I'm so glad I have you guys as friends now at church. We're so happy when young people come to be in the church with us. I'm so happy to have church friends like you. Me too. I love church.
I never got my first communion. I should get it. Mom, I want to make my first communion. I want to have church friends and be a part of the church community.
Well, if it really is that important to you, then sure, we can do that.
Oh, okay. Really? I thought you wouldn't want me to. How do I do it?
Are you really sure that you want to make this commitment? It is a very big one, and you have to stick with it. This can't be like those ballet classes I paid for.
Yeah, I really want to. It's important to me.
Well, okay then. If you feel that strongly about it, then we will go visit Father McNulty tomorrow.
Okay, thanks, Mom.
So what can I do for you young ladies?
Amanda here has been baptized into the church, but she hasn't yet gotten her first Holy Communion. This is because we are not exactly been keeping up with our Catholic responsibilities.
So why all of a sudden do you want to jump right into the Catholic faith?
I was wondering about our family's faith, and my mother here told me that we used to be Catholic.
No, honey, we still very much are Catholic. We just have been slacking lately.
Lately? How about my whole life?
So you really don't know that much about Catholicism, do you?
No, not really, but I want to learn.
You can't just understand the complexities of the Catholic faith right away. It takes time and patience, which is why I'm going to send you to our weekly classes from which you will learn all about Jesus.
Why? Can't I just be told and that's it? I know enough. I just want to get my first communion already.
Do you know what the meaning of the Eucharist is? Do you know why we celebrate it every Mass? And why it is so important? Do you know what qualifications you need to receive it, or the effects it will have on you?
No.
I didn't think so. Did you know that not only priests can give you the Eucharist, but also Eucharistic ministers can give it to you?
I think she understands that she has a long way to go, Father.
Well, all right then. I shall see you bright and early on Sunday for your
What are
first
you waiting
Mass.
for? Come on, we have to go tell Father what you have learned.
Sorry, Mom, I'm coming. Father, I have learned so many things. I have learned that apparently God is everywhere. He's in our hearts, the people who love me, in nature, my house, everywhere. Oh, and He is the Eucharist. It physically is Him in that little piece of stale bread. And the wine is His blood. I know all the requirements you have to get too. There are a lot of them, but the most important is grace, because grace is the state of being open to God and His goodness.
Wow, I must say that I am impressed. However, receiving the Eucharist isn't going to fully heal you. receiving the Eucharist is only a piece of the puzzle. As you continue to perform the Eucharist in the other sacraments, you will become fully a part of God's kingdom. While the Eucharist is a crucial building block into the kingdom, you still won't fully be a part of the kingdom.
I'm not done yet. The Eucharist is the most important of all the sacraments because of his direct presence there, and he is there both in his humanity and in his divinity. Every time you receive God directly affects you. You cannot always be sure how, but sometimes you are made known. I can't wait to encounter Christ on my own when I receive. He will help me with so much, and receiving is going to help me become a better person and be able to enter the kingdom of God. The Eucharist changes lives and is going to change mine.
Ha ha ha! Amanda, you have learned so much in the short time that you have been with us. I am so glad that you came to us for help in getting God in your life. I cannot promise you that your journey will continue to be all daisies and roses, though, because we do not know what God has in store for you, my child. But I am happy to say that you are ready to make your first Holy Communion.
Mom, I'm so nervous.
Don't worry, honey, you'll do great.
This was the story of a girl who was at a troubled stage in her life. She improved her overall quality of life by receiving the sacrament of the Eucharist. So if you haven't received your first communion, you should go do it now!